If every Disney employee, contractor, and performer simultaneously walked out for 30 days, the financial losses would be staggering. Here's an estimate based on Disney's reported revenue and cost structure. 1. Disney's daily revenue. In fiscal 2023, Disney's total revenue was about $88.9 billion. That averages to roughly $243 million per day in revenue. So, over 30 days, about $7.3 billion in revenue would normally flow in. 2. Impact of a complete walkout. Theme parks and resorts, approximately $32 billion annually. Parks would shut down almost entirely. No rides, shows, food, or hotels. This segment brings in approximately $87 million per day. So a 30-day closure could cost approximately $2.6 billion in lost revenue. Media and entertainment distribution, approximately $43 billion annually. TV channels, ESPN, and streaming, Disney+, Hulu, rely on continued operations. Content libraries might still earn some revenue, subscriptions, syndication. But live sports broadcasts and new releases would halt. Losses could be partial, but still hundreds of millions. Studios, approximately $10 billion annually. No new production or releases for a month. Delays can ripple forward, costing box office, licensing, and merch. Merchandising and licensing, approximately $3 billion annually. Retail tied to parks would be crippled, while licensing contracts may remain steady, softening losses. 3. Costs that continue. Even if revenue stopped, debt payments, leases, and operating costs would continue. Payroll savings wouldn't fully apply. Disney would still owe salaried staff, benefits, and possibly damages for contract breaches. So it's not just revenue loss. The cash burn would be massive. 4. Ballpark estimate direct lost revenue, approximately $7.3 billion over 30 days. Additional costs, damages, likely billions more, penalties, refunds, restarting operations, brand damage. Conservative estimate. Disney could lose $8 to $10+ billion in total impact from a 30-day total walkout.
I don't really do this at all, pretty much, but this ABC Jimmy Kimmel freedom of speech thing was just, you would think out of all the craziness this wannabe tyrant, gangster, authoritarian has done, grifting, the lying, the bungled foreign policy, the things that he's done to the undocumented, the treatment of the big cities, as far as putting troops in the streets. And every day I hear and I read about what he's doing is illegal, it's unconstitutional, it's immoral, it's corrupt, but yet and still he continues to do it. He's always done it, and nobody seems to be able to stop this dude. They all fold, from the Supreme Court to Congress to the universities, the law firms, and now media. It just doesn't stop. So after all is said and done, I tried to boil this down, and I think that we have gotten ourselves so distracted fighting each other over this dude, because for me, at the end of the day, it ain't about race, it ain't about sexuality, it ain't about politics, it ain't about this one, that one, it ain't about none of that. It is all about the money. That's all it has ever been about. If you really, really think about it, all these other issues, I'm not saying are unimportant, but what I am saying, and when you're talking about what the motivation is, at the end of the day, it is all about money. Straight, no chaser. So I can't do anything about his grifting. I can't do anything about him putting troops in the streets. I can't do anything about how he's treating the undocumented. I can't do anything about any of the crap that he's doing unless I vote, which I have been doing. But then when this First Amendment Jimmy Kimmel thing came up, and let me tell you, I am not a Jimmy Kimmel fan. I don't watch his show. I don't watch any of them. About the only show that I watched back in the day was the Colbert Report, but I don't even, I don't care. I really don't care about Jimmy Kimmel. He's made his money. He's paid. Again, it's about the money. But what I'm talking about here is principle over pragmatism. What he's doing is it has a bigger impact. And I've just decided, you know what? What can one person do? What can one person do to have even a minute impact on what's going on? I decided I'm cutting Hulu off. I'm cutting Disney off. I'm cutting ESPN off. I'm cutting it off. I'm going to pocket my little $120 a month and put it to something else. I am not paying them anymore. I don't have really a social media presence anymore. I'm on Facebook because of Zuckerberg. I don't do Instagram, TikToks. I don't do any of that stuff. But this was just too much. So the little thing that I can do is pocket my little $120, and then that's just $120 less that they have to screw this country up. That's it. Deuces.